Grey's Anatomy Season 22, Episode 3, delivers one of the most emotionally charged and character-driven hours of the season. Set against the backdrop of a complex lung transplant, the episode balances high-stakes surgical drama with the personal evolution of key characters like Teddy Altman and Joe Wilson. For longtime fans, it's a classic blend of heart, heartbreak, and healing. The kind of storytelling that reminds us why Grey's Anatomy continues to thrive after 2 decades on air. As Teddy begins to finally confront the truth about her marriage to Owen Hunt and finds herself drawn back to Cass Beckman, Joe's quiet strength and grounded presence bring warmth and realism to the chaos at Grey Sloan Memorial. Together, their stories explore what it truly means to start over, in love, in medicine, and in life. Between Two Lungs centers a tense, high-stakes medical case, while also pushing forward several personal storylines that have been simmering all season. The medical A-plot is a risky lung transplant that forces the Grey Sloan team to operate under extreme pressure. The operation's complexity and the ethical stakes ripple through the hospital, testing the surgeon's technical skill and their emotional limits. The transplant's urgency is threaded into the episode's structure, so that clinical decisions and family dynamics feed one another, giving the hour a lean, urgent rhythm. Against that surgical backdrop, one of the episode's most consequential beats is Teddy Altman's personal turning point. After months of tension and an on-again, off-again marriage to Owen Hunt, Teddy steps into a new chapter. She and Owen are finally, emotionally, if not strictly legally on screen, over. That separation frees Teddy to make a different set of choices, and the episode dramatizes that freedom through an unexpected personal encounter. Cass Beckman, whose brief romance with Teddy in Season 21 left unresolved emotional threads, appears in the hospital and reignites a spark between them. The meeting is awkward at first, then charged. The episode ends with Teddy showing up at Cass's place, a kiss and an implied new beginning. That moment functions as both a payoff for earlier storytelling and a clear catalyst for Teddy's next arc. While Teddy's decisions get the most headlines, the episode's emotional center is distributed. Dr. Bailey is handling a precarious trauma case that underscores the show's longtime interest in how leaders manage crises, and the residents, including Ben stepping into a chief resident role, are tested under real-time pressure. These scenes are used smartly to create contrast, high stakes, or scenes play against quieter, human moments in the hospital corridors, reminding viewers that technique and temperament are inseparable in a teaching hospital. Joe Wilson's presence in this episode is quieter but important for tone and for the way the show depicts friendship and emotional labor. Joe is primarily featured as Teddy's companion in a domestic, non-clinical sequence, helping Teddy with a car lease negotiation and offering the workplace banter and practical support she's often given friends through the series. That sequence functions as a reset. Joe's normalcy and blunt practicality balance Teddy's emotional upheaval, and the two-person scene makes Teddy's later impulsive decision to seek out Cass feel less abrupt, because viewers saw Teddy trying in small ways to reconstruct her life. Recap coverage highlights that Joe's errand sidekick role humanizes the episode's romance beat. It's not spectacle. It's lived interpersonal work. Placing Joe within the larger arc of Season 22, the episode also implicitly builds on the personal pressures she's faced recently. Child-rearing logistics, tension with Link, and the emotional whiplash of pregnancy-related episodes earlier in the season. Those off-screen stresses give Joe quiet weight in every scene. She's no longer only the tough-as-nails surgical resident from earlier seasons.